It's Joshua Gar from Android Authority. What's going on, everybody? And let's just get right on into it. It's time to unbox the Samsung Galaxy Note 3. Alright, so we have what has become Samsung's general forte when it comes to boxes. This wood-like cardboard that is etched with soy ink. Very environmentalist of them, though we're going to just rip it open and see what goodies are inside anyway. Taking off the lid, we already see the phone in all of its glory. Let's put that aside for now, and when we get under the flap in the box, we get a bunch of manuals. This is the phone made for the Americas, so we have English and Spanish booklets, respectively. Get underneath and mostly the standard fare is found. Wall plug and typical earbuds with extra earpieces. The battery is a large 3200 mAh unit that should give a good amount of juice. However, as this is a Note device, there is a bag with extra tips for the S Pen and the tools needed to install them. And then when you look at the micro USB cord, you see that it is substantially bigger for this phone, matching the larger port on the bottom of the phone. This is because the Note 3 supports USB 3.0 for faster transfers. It is important to note, however, that you can still use regular micro USB cords as they will simply plug into the one portion of the port. Finally, we put everything extra aside and we can start playing around with the phone itself. The Note 3 marks a new beginning for Samsung as they have done away with glossy plastic and went textured. They wanted to evoke the feeling of leather-bound notebooks with this material, so not only is it textured, there is an etching all around the rim. The side even has a lined texture of its own, mimicking pages of a book, and there is a pattern design within the flat glass of the front panel. I have my trusty SIM kit here to adapt my nano SIM into the micro SIM slot, and that's how we're going to get our Note 3 life started. Okay, so first impressions. Well, my first impressions basically center around the new material choice. Just like back at IFA, I am still pretty enamored with this new direction that Samsung has decided to go. It just feels much nicer. You think you're getting a typical fingerprint-prone and slippery Samsung device, but instead you get something that might not be too much different from all of that, but is still very welcome. My excitement for this phone abounds even more because, truth be told, I am a new Note user. The Note 3 will be my first foray into the S Pen world. Even from just a short time using the S Pen in the Note 2, back at IFA with this phone, and even now, I'm looking forward to making it a part of my smartphone lexicon. Even just taking out the S Pen for this particular unboxing and first impressions, I already felt excited to have a stylus experience, and it seems like it's going to be a good time. Alright, well, we have a plethora of upcoming coverage on the Note 3, so make sure you stay tuned for it all. Once again, this was Joshua Gar from Android Authority, your source for all things Android.